Okay, class, stand and let us pray. Kian, will you lead the prayer? Okay, good morning, class. Before taking your seat, kindly pick trashes under your chair. Before we go on to our lesson, let's have a short drill. I have here a flashcard containing different fractions. What you are going to do, you're going to reduce the following fractions into its lowest term. Do you understand? Okay, for number 1, let's have 3 over 6. Yes, Gio. 3 over 6 is equal to 1/2. Very good. How about number 2? 5 over 15. Yes, Christine. 5 over 15 is equal to 1/3. Very good. How about number 4? Number 3. 4 over 10. Yes, Rena. 4 over 10 is equal to 2 over 5. How about number 4? 10 over 15. What is the lowest term for 10 over 15? Yes, Kim. 10 over 15 is equal to 2 over 3 or 2/3. Very good. How about number 5? 2/4 is equal to, yes, Julius. 2/4 is equal to 1/2. Very good. Okay, I'm glad that such mathematical skills is still fresh in your mind. Keep that in your mind because that will be useful as we go on to our lesson for this day. Okay, I have a question. Have you ever been in a carnival? Yes, of course. Most of us already experienced going into a carnival. What do you commonly see when you are in a carnival? You mentioned games, and what are those games you see when you are in a carnival? Yes, beto-beto. How about hatak-hatak? Do you experience playing hatak-hatak? Very good. Today we're going to play a game similar to that kind. I have here a wheel. Do you know what kind of wheel is this? Yes, correct. This is an example of spinning wheel. This will be used in our game for today. Here are the mechanics of the game. The class will be divided into 4 groups. This is the group 1, this is the group 2, this is the group 3, and this is the group 4. Each group will going to pick a color that they think the arrow will stop once we spin the coloretas. So we have 4 colors. The color red, the color yellow, the color green, and the color blue. Okay. You're going to choose a color that you think the arrow will stop once I spin these coloretas. The group who will get the most number of correct guesses will be the winner. Are the mechanics clear? Okay, let the game begin. Let's have round number 1. You can now choose the color that you want. Okay, for round number 1, group 1 choose color red, group 2 choose color yellow, group 3 choose color green, and group 4 choose color blue. Let's spin the coloretas. Okay, for round number 1, the arrow stopped in a green color. So group 3 got the first point. Let's have round number 2. Okay, for round number 2, the arrow stopped in yellow color. So group 4 got the correct guess. Okay, let's have round number 3. Okay, for round number 3, the arrow stopped in blue. So group 4 got the correct guess. How about round number 4? Let's have round number 4. For round number 4, group 2 got the correct guess. Let's have the final round. Okay, the arrow stopped in color blue. So group 4 got the correct guess. Okay, for this game, group 4 is the winner. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, you can now go back to your proper seats and give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done in our activity. Now, based on the game we played, what did we do? Okay, precisely. You go to the color that you think the arrow will stop. How sure are you that the color you pick will show up in our game called Coloretas? Holding on to those possibilities is an example of the game of chance. In a game of chance, we are expecting the result even though we are not sure that the color you pick will show up. Just like in our lives, life is full of uncertainties. What do we mean when we say uncertainties? Oftentimes, our decisions in lives are done under circumstances or under chance of uncertainty. In mathematics, holding on to those chances or getting the possibility of an event to happen is an example or is called probability. Now, to further understand the concept of probability, let's consider the game we played. What did we do to the coloretas? Precisely, I spun the coloretas and we did it over and over again. That activity we did is an example of experiment. In every experiment, there is a result. So the result of an experiment is what we call outcome. In our activity, the coloretas, how many possible outcomes are there? Okay, correct. Since there are 4 colors, there are 4 possible outcomes. And what are those outcomes? Okay, very good. We have color red, color blue, color yellow, and color green. This set of possible outcomes is called sample space. Okay, can you give me one outcome out of our sample space? So let's have color red. Okay, this color red is a part of our sample space. This is what we call event. So, what is the probability that color red will occur if I spin the coloretas? Amazing. So, we have one color red out of 4 colors. So, we have one possibility that color red will occur. Wherein, 1 is the number of chance and 4 is the number of outcomes. In notation, we write the probability of color red is equal to 1 over 4. Again, 1 is the number of chance and 4 is the number of possible outcomes. Did you understand? Okay, if you understand, what is the probability that color blue will occur? Yes, Jewel. Okay, very good. Since we have one blue out of 4 colors, so the probability of color blue is equal to 1/4. Always remember that fraction should always be in lowest term. Did you understand, class? Okay, let's have another example. To further understand the concept of probability, I asked you to bring your own coin and a die. This is a coin and this is the die. With your group, record the probability of an event if I toss this coin and if I roll this die. I will only give you 3 minutes to do the activity. Okay, class time's up. Let's consider this coin. What are the sample space when I toss this coin? Correct. I have here a head and a tail. So the sample space is a head and a tail. What is the probability that if I toss this coin, head will occur? Okay, very good. Since there is only one head, so the probability of getting head is 1/2. Did you understand? How about if I toss this coin, what is the probability that tail will occur? Very good. It is also 1/2 since there is only one tail. Do you understand? Let's have this die. What is the characteristic of a die? Very good. As you can see, a die has 6 numbers 1 to 6. So what is our sample space? Our sample space is numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What is the probability that if I roll this die, number 2 will occur? Okay, correct. Since there is only one 2 in our sample space, so the probability of 2 is equal to 1 over 6, wherein 1 is the number of chance that 2 will occur and 6 is the number of possible outcomes. How about the probability that even number will occur if I roll this die? Since we have three even numbers in our sample space, name number 2, number 4, and number 6. So the probability of even number is equal to 3 over 6. And in lowest term, we have 1 half. Always remember that fractions should always be in lowest term. Do you understand? Okay, based on our example, how can you denote the probability of an event? Precisely, the probability of an event is equal to the number of chance over the number of possible outcomes. Is everything clear, class? Is there any question? Okay, very good. Give yourself a round of applause for a job well done and for cooperating in our discussion. Okay, for our activity, your group will be the same group as your group a while ago. You're going to solve different problems with different probability. So you only have 3 minutes to do this activity. You can now proceed to your respective groups. Okay, this is for group 1. This is for group 2. This is for group 3. Okay, class, time's up. Pose your work on the board for checking. Okay, let us check. Let's have group 1. For group 1, we have a deck of 52 cards, includes 13 ranks of each of the 4 suits: heart, diamond, spade, and clubs. Each suit has 10 number cards and 3 figures: jack, queen, and king. What is the probability of picking a heart? So, correct. We have 13 over 52 is equal to 1/4. How about what is the probability of picking a non-heart? Okay, correct. Let's have 3/4. Okay, group 1, give yourselves a round of applause. Next, let's proceed to group 2. A box of chocolates has 5 strawberries, strawberry creams, 4 coffee creams, 9 caramels, and 2 toffee creams. What is the probability that I will pick a coffee cream? So correct, we have 4 over 20 or 1/5. Next, what is the probability? Group 3, give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, since you already understand our lesson for today, let's have a short quiz. Get 1/4 sheet of paper and write your name. Again, don't forget to write your name on your paper. So here is your quiz. You may now start answering. Okay, time's up. Exchange paper with your seatmate and write corrected back. Let's have number 1. A bowl contains 15 chips numbered 1 to 15. If a chip is drawn randomly from the bowl, what is the probability of getting 5? Okay, the probability of getting 5 is Julius. Very good. We have 1 over 15. Next, what is the probability of getting 15? Okay, also 1 over 15. Next, what is the probability of getting odd number? How many odd number do we have from numbers 1 to 15? Okay, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So we have 13. Okay, since 9 over 15 can be reduced into its lowest term, so the lowest term for it is 3 over 5. Okay, did you get it? Okay, count the number of correct answer and return it to the owner. Who got 5? Okay, very good. Who got 4? Very good. Who got 3? Okay, there is no 3. So give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done. Okay. Okay, pass it in the aisle and then forward. That's all for today, class. But before we go on, let's give yourself a mabuhay clap. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mabuhay. That's all.